A major military operation is underway. Yemeni government troops are on the move.
Because in Yemen, right now, is the war. So you cannot work. You cannot live or live with your family. You cannot walk in the street. Somebody kill you because the war. In the United States of America is very good. Very good. Safety.
Hamtramck is known as the world in 2 square miles. Right here in this small village surrounded by Detroit are over 20 languages spoken. The majority, though, is Arabic, spoken by thousands of Yemeni Muslims who have immigrated here over the past 50 years. I've had the privilege of traveling to Yemen many times before the war began in 2011, and I can tell you what my experience was it was a beautiful land with beautiful people. And it breaks my heart that the war, the conflict, the suffering, the death that's taken place. And so really the heart behind this video is to give a voice to the voiceless, to let their stories be told. So these are their stories.
I love in Yemen, yeah, because this is my country and everything is beautiful, also in here. But right now I feel sad, yeah, because right now in Yemen I think not safe. I talk with my mother. She said she feels scared because when my brother go outside, she feels scared because someone, I don't know, someone people bad, I don't know.
I hope American people to understand that we came to America to join in this country and doing well and building and build families and work. We don't like to make any problems. We hope to live in peace in this country.
As we came to the United States, we wasn't afraid, and we loved the people in the United States. We loved the people who helped us, and brought their hand and pull us from our country and help us here. And we will do the same. We will help them. We will stand with them. We will fight with them. So glad I'm in U.S. and I represent myself. I'm, as a Yemeni American citizen. This is my second home. And my last word was: don't judge people before you see them how they react.
If there's one thing you could say to someone like me that doesn't know much about your guys' situation, what would that be?
Don't believe the news. I mean, whatever they will say, we're not really that bad. It's truth. We pray, we do whatever. I mean, we study the religion how it is. We have family. We do everything like everybody else. I mean, it's nothing like it's different. I've been here in this country for almost 18 or 19 years. I never had nobody. Hi, Caleb. Hey, how's it going? Good, thanks. Hey, Jürgen, how are you? Hi, Tia.
Hey, how are you?
Hisham, can you talk a little bit about how the war in Yemen is affecting when the kids and the families come over from Yemen?
So what I'm seeing, the biggest struggle is everything has changed in Iran, and they came into America, has changed their life, and it's kind of shock for them and for their body types of waking up and not hearing any airstrikes or bombs around them. What I believe is the biggest challenge for us is education. The education is very poor back in Yemen, and that's the biggest struggle for the youth, is learning and growing to become or fight for their dreams.
The challenges they have is they always talk about the people they lost and who else is dying in the next few days, and you know, they can't go back to Yemen, and they're worried about Yemen, and they're traumatized. I mean, some kids can't even go to sleep. Some kids can't even learn English because they're always stuck with the news and watching the news every day and wants to know what's going on in Yemen. And the Yemen war is affecting everyone, you know, whether you live inside the country or outside of the country. I mean, you have Iran and Saudi Arabia fighting in Yemen, and only the Yemenis are dying, and that's very sad.
I believe once you live around us and understand on daily basis, on what we do on a daily basis, will change your thought about who we are as the Yemeni people.
When I first heard about Yemenis and the country of Yemen, all I heard was bad. In the news, it's talking about everybody there is Muslim, so everybody there is radical, everyone is hateful towards Americans, and here in Hamtramck, we have nothing but amazing relationships with people who just love us and desire to know more about Americans. They're not scary, they're not hateful, they're not radical. In general, the population here, they're peaceful.
America is perceived to a lot of our immigrants as a place where money just grows on trees. People are living the life of luxury. It just seems very glamorized to a lot of immigrants that come to America, especially with the social media. You know, they see different celebrities and different how people live, and they feel like they will get here and they will have that same lifestyle. But then when they arrive here, it becomes a reality check. They have to work hard, way harder than they had anticipated. A lot of the husbands are very hardworking. Now they have zero English, they don't understand the American educational system, so how do they support them? Then there's this intimidation of going to schools because they do not have the English language. How are they going to go there, communicate with people, and just being resourceful to help their children? There's this frustration. Some of the ways that we can help is number one, understanding the situations, seeing who is affected by these situations, and really partnering up and working together with the school system, with the community organizations, and seeing what we could do in our collaborative efforts to support the families as best as we can. When you're looking at a society as a whole, this is the best investment any organization can do. Because at the end, they are going to be, and I am referring to the immigrants, they are going to be a part of America's melting pot. And for them to have the skills that they need and require to live productively and be a part of a contributing society, I think that's always going to be in the best interest of our nation.
Here I'm I'm working gas station, and I'm study English language, English. Yeah, because I looking for a nice work, but I don't speak English very well. But if I speak English very well, I get a nice work. Yeah.
Looking at one another is one thing, but looking at one another with the lens, a humanistic lens, knowing that someone has something to offer, regardless of their faith, regardless of their ethnicity, their color of their skin, everyone has something to offer. Start by a conversation, by a smile. Make your own judgment about one another. To follow what someone else says, the stereotypes, the generalizations, you're denying yourself the opportunity to see the beauty of another person. And everyone has their own beauty, but it is a responsibility of each of us to take that step to learn about one another. But by all means, start somewhere and start on a positive note.